Hello guys, this is Keenan Sean's Vids, and today I'm going to be bringing you a Shogun 2 Fall of the Samurai game, online game. This is going to be my first Total War video outside Rome Total War, and yeah, it's going to be pretty good. Hopefully, I hope you enjoy it. And as you can see, there I am, Aurelian, as I'm called, and my enemy is called Commodore History. Yeah. This is going to be a jam-packed fucking uh, full of family fun, hopefully. So yeah, I'm just waiting for it to load up. Okay, now let me just run you through my army real quick. I have 4 units of white bears. I have my general, obviously, and 1 unit of spear levy and 1 unit of yariki. And let's see my opponent's army. My opponent has 2 units of these veteran uh, white bears, and he has 1 unit of black bears, and he has 2 units of saber cav. Hurrah, guys! Uh, yeah, so my initial thing when I started off was to try to get that morale shrine, but he took it with his saber cav because he was closer. So I couldn't really do anything about it. And I didn't really care for the other 2 things. Um, all I wanted was the morale shrine because I thought when I saw his army, I actually was a bit scared. I was afraid to send it further, send it against that army. So I wanted the morale shrine to kind of like buffer against his better units. So it was kind of he took it, so I was a bit worried. So rather than going up and charging immediately, I just said I'd kind of hold out and camp out for a bit. I'd camp here on the hill, which I thought was smart. I thought that I'd just kind of draw him in. Um, so yeah, yeah, I was a bit scared of his army, as I've said. And then I kind of repositioned my men, and then he moves up his saber cav. I probably shouldn't have been that scared of this army. Right? He set it up pretty well. I mean, if I moved my units there, I'd probably be gone, which is I probably shouldn't have been scared too much. I probably should have engaged his cavalry when they were kind of as soon as they were far away, and then attacked. But I was a bit fear kind of stopped me from thinking only then like a defensive position, trying to hold it down. So yeah, it's just a few minutes of me just repositioning these men. So yeah, I'm just gonna fast forward it real quick. So yeah, my impressions of the game. Yeah, it's a pretty good game. I mean, I would play it like a lot, but I'm not the only one who uses this computer. So um, it's a pretty good game. It takes a bit of time to get used to compared to the older Total Wars, like Rome or Medieval 2. But it's still a very good game. I would give it a fair few amount. And the online is better as well. I mean, Avatar Conquest is way better than like the old list matches. Um, yeah, I'm only still getting used to it. I'm still kind of like a noob. I'm not like a newbie noob, but I'm still I have the basic understanding of the game, but I'm not exactly like, I won't be a Prince of Macedon at this game or something. So yeah, yeah, I think it's time we can press play now. So yeah, I said I'd move my units up to the ridge, thinking that the ridge would kind of protect me from some of the shots, but it would prove not to be the case, as he just demonstrates here. Yeah, so a couple of my units have been killed there for my thing. I had to move them back, and I try to kind of put them in an angle so they can get a good shot of them. And then I moved my infantry up just to I knew that I had a good position from there on the ridge. And I moved my general up. Now, this is one of the things that kind of almost cost him the battle. If he kept that threat there, I probably would have lost. But he kind of moves his cavalry up, trying to take out this unit on the ridge. and then he probably hoped that he could take out the rest of my army as well, my Yari key, or try to skip the Yari key or anything. I don't know. Just try to take this unit out so then he can move his black bears into the other three. But it didn't really work out that way. I'm moving my units there so I could put them in. And yeah, my cavalry were there just to chase him down, and I could bring my spear units in just to kind of support. Oh, and my opponent starts firing at my general. Well, not a bad tactic, but he could have used it on my infantry, and that's what I was doing. I was firing at his infantry. So and he does another foolish thing. He moves them forward. He probably couldn't get some shots in, but he moves them forward anyway, and my units get a pretty good enough shots off of them. And they're pretty close as well, so yeah. And my unit's just taking out this cav, and now I see that these calves are gone. Cav is gone. I move this unit up here on the ridge again, and I try charging my spears at the black bears because they were the units that were scaring me the most out of this army. So yeah, it was pretty. So yeah, these two white bear veteran units start to rout, and I just start shooting my spears. I didn't notice that his units were routing. I was too focused on other matters of taking out that cav, kind of like charging in my spears. But I do notice it, and I move, kind of trying to position them better. And I just charge in my spears as suicide, just to try to take down a few casualties, be like a meat shield. So then my guys would have kind of a better chance of taking them down, because I was still a bit scared of them, even if there was only the only unit left. I wanted to make sure that like I got the least amount of casualties. And they do really do damage. I mean, my unit routes. My Yari spear levy. I'm getting kind of used to the traditional Shogun, and it ran away. So yeah, the game is pretty much won. It was a pretty game. It was a pretty not really a very eventful game. It was more like a camping game, and it really took one of us. And it was a quick game once the quick enough game once the fighting actually took place, and pretty thingy. Things my opponent did wrong: probably charging the saber cav. He removed the threat. I could take care of his cav and then move my units elsewhere. What else did he do wrong? Didn't put his black bears in the middle. That's where I'd put them, because the black bears like the meat of the army. It's like the main bit. That's what I would have. I would have placed my black bears in the kind of middle and have my weaker units on the flanks, because I want to get the black bears into the main fighting, while the other guys just mop up the other bits. So yeah, yeah, it was a pretty good game. Good game to my opponent. And I'll just splice in the end bits of the unit statistics. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I mean, I'm not really kind of up to it tonight. I'm 100% there because I'm a bit tired. But I wanted to make a video for you guys, and I didn't want to keep you waiting, basically. I hope you like it. Like it if you do. Comment on stuff that you want to tell me, or ideas or anything. I mean, the new Rome 2 is coming out. I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. And just make some suggestions of what you'd like me to do. So yeah, that's basically it. As I've said, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm just going to put in the unit statistics. Yeah, so see you, YouTube.